Yo, YouTube fam, how y'all doing? I say TM Nation, how y'all doing? It's your boy Tech Mo here again, back again with another review and unboxing. And today we're going to take a look at the second pair of new Hesh headphones. These are the Hesh Evos. I did do a review and unboxing on the Hesh ANCs, and I really like these headphones, but they do cost $130, and the Hesh Evos are $30 cheaper at 99 bucks. As you can see right now, the designs of the headphones are pretty much the same. There are subtle differences that I'll point out a little later on in the video. And in terms of the specs, there are some minor differences in between the battery life. The ANCs do have active noise canceling, the Hesh Evos do not. I will go over all of the differences that I'm aware of in between these two headphones, but to make it a little bit easier, take a look at this chart. So for those of you that are trying to compare the two, hopefully that chart helped and gave you a good starting point. But later on in this video, I will go over more of the specs and features of the Evos. I'll also do all of my normal tests with the Evos and let you know at the end of the video if I think that the ANCs are worth the extra money. But for those of you that want to know what you'll get inside of the box if you decide to pick a pair of the Evos up, let me unbox them for you. Alright guys, so taking a look at the box, you get nice presentation with the Hesh Evos. If you own a newer pair of Skullcandy headphones or earbuds, the packaging will be familiar. You get the same packaging and accessories with the Evos as you will get with the ANCs, but the carrying bags are slightly different in between the two. The Hesh ANCs come with a canvas feeling bag, while the bag that you get with the Evos is a softer material that won't provide much protection at all. Neither of the carrying bags are hard on the outside, so in terms of protection, you might want to buy a hard carrying case if you transport your headphones a lot. Other than that, you get a quick start guide that will get you up and running with the essentials. You also get a standalone user manual. You get a USB Type-C cable to charge the headphones, a 3.5mm cable if you want to use them in wired mode. And last but not least, you get your Skullcandy Hesh Evo headphones. Taking a look at the headphones, they have that nice subtle look that's not too much in your face, and they look almost identical to the Hesh ANCs. The average person probably wouldn't be able to tell the differences in between the two just by looking at them because they don't have any of the names on the outside. But one easy way to tell the Evos from the ANCs is that the Evos do not have the extra microphones on the outside of the ear cups. Another pretty easy way to tell the Hesh ANCs from the Hesh Evos is that the playback controls on the Hesh Evos are gray. And on the other hand, the playback controls on the Hesh ANCs are black. At the time of the video, you do have two color options with the Hesh Evos, but you only have one with the Hesh ANCs. With the Hesh Evos, you have the true black colorway, which is what I picked up. Unfortunately, they don't come in chill gray. The only other color option that you have with the Hesh Evos is the red, blue, and yellow colorway, which I call the McDonald's colorway. And like I mentioned in other Skullcandy videos, I don't like that colorway at all. They make the headphones look toyish, in my opinion. But moving on, the overall construction of the headphones in the hands feels pretty sturdy. I don't hear any creaks or anything of that nature, and the headphones are relatively flexible. One thing that I like and that's nice with the design of both pairs of headphones is you can completely fold them up or lay them flat on a surface. Most pairs of headphones that I've tried out lately either give you one or the other, but it's nice that with the newer pairs of Hesh headphones, you have both. For battery life with the Evos, you'll get about 36 hours on a single charge, which is 14 more than you'll get with the Skullcandy Hesh ANCs. Now, if you decide to use the Hesh ANCs with active noise canceling off, you can get up to 30 hours, but either way, the Evos win in terms of battery life. It is important to note though that both pairs of headphones do feature rapid charging, so only 10 minutes worth of charging will give you about 3 hours worth of use. Now, pairing with both pairs of headphones is exactly the same. They're both rocking Bluetooth 5.0. To pair them, all that you have to do is hold down the button in between the plus and minus buttons on the right ear cup. From there, that will turn the headphones on and they'll automatically go into pairing mode. You'll know that they're in pairing mode when you see the red and blue flashing lights. Once you see the red and blue flashing lights, go to your device, find your Heshes, connect to them, and you're good to go. The Bluetooth connection with both pairs of headphones has been fine for me. I can pretty much walk all around my house without any issues. The only real time that I get any crackling or disconnections is when I go to my first floor. And like I mentioned in the Skullcandy ANC video, that is to be expected because there's all kinds of walls in between this room and my garage. Now, one thing that I left out in my Hesh ANC video that I do want to mention here is my latency test. I have watched a few YouTube videos using both pairs of headphones on both my iPhone 12 and my Galaxy S20. For me, I haven't noticed any lag. I also did watch a couple of movies using the Amazon Prime app, and with both pairs of headphones, everything seemed to be pretty synced up. Now, both pairs of headphones do have built-in mics for voice calls, so you can take and make voice calls directly from them. I have made voice calls with both pairs of headphones, and I think that the call quality with both is pretty similar. Now, the ANCs do have those extra mics for the ambient mode and for the active noise canceling, but I don't know if those are triggered during voice calls. But I did take samples for you guys using the microphones on both pairs of headphones so you can judge for yourselves. Let's take a listen. Alright guys, so right now I have the Hesh Evos paired to my iPhone 12. The audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on the headphones. Now, I'm not going to do any type of editing to this audio, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how you'll sound using these for voice calls. Alright guys, so right now I have the Hesh ANCs paired to my iPhone 12. The audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on the headphones. Now, I'm not going to do any type of editing to this audio, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how you'll sound using these for voice calls. Alright, so moving on and touching on the playback controls, the playback control layout is exactly the same on both pairs of headphones. And you have all of your essential controls. You can control your tracks, your volume, and you can control your calls as well. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, the Evos don't have the ambient mode or active noise canceling, so you have those controls on the ANCs, but not the Evos. Now, onto the way that they're designed and the way that they fit on my head, I have no complaints whatsoever. Both the Hesh ANCs and the Hesh Evos have generous amounts of padding on the ear cups and on the top headband as well. Now, this is only a minor detail and it probably doesn't matter, but I want to note for you guys, the padding on the headband with the Evos is black and the same padding on the ANCs is gray. But looking at both of the headband pads, they look exactly the same. I don't think that there's any difference besides the colors. But like I said, overall, both pairs of headphones are very comfortable to wear. I can wear either pair for hours at a time. In terms of the leakage, both pairs of headphones get equally loud, so if you turn them up above 50%, they are gonna leak. I did do my leakage test on the ANCs in that video, but in this video, I will provide you with a leakage test from the Evos. Comparing the two, I think that the leakage is pretty much the same, but for those of you that look forward to this test, let's take a listen.
These rhymes on the steel plate, his words hold weight, never spit up. From El Salvador to the El Rey, jet life on the billboard, never forget that day, man. Everything gorgeous as playing, my driver rolling up. Now, the biggest difference in between the ANCs and the Evos is the lack of active noise canceling and ambient mode on the Evos. But like I mentioned in my Hesh ANC video, the way that these headphones are made gives you some really nice passive noise canceling. So I say all of that to say this, guys, active noise canceling with this design is not a must in my opinion. For me, it's a pretty simple fix. If I have my Hesh Evos on and I don't want to hear what's going on around me, turn my volume up. But I know there are people out there that pretty much live and die by active noise canceling. So if that's a must-have feature for you, then the Hesh ANCs are probably what you want. Now, in terms of the Skullcandy app, neither pair is compatible with it. Also, you're not going to get any changeable EQs with either pair of headphones, so the sound that you get out of the box is what you have to live with. But for those of you that like to keep track of your headphones using the Tile app, both pairs are compatible with Tile. Alright guys, so moving on and touching on the audio quality with the Skullcandy Hesh Evos, they really impressed me, just like the Hesh ANCs did. Guys, I would love to prolong this video and tell you there's a world of difference in between the sound that you get with the Evos and the ANCs, but it's really close. I've used both pairs of headphones to watch movies with, watch YouTube videos with, listen to music, and listen to podcasts. And with both pairs, you get a nice level of clarity in your music. Those background vocals and instruments come through really clear. And not only that, guys, they are Skullcandy headphones, so you get that bass that you would expect. The bass is deep and punchy on both pairs of headphones, just like I like it. So in terms of how they sound, I don't have any complaints. Now, the only minor difference that I'm able to hear is when I have active noise canceling on with the ANCs.
the sound is just a little bit different. But like I said in the Hesh ANC video, the sound difference that you get with these with active noise canceling off is not that big. So sound quality wise, guys, I don't think that you'll go wrong with either pair of these headphones. They sound really similar. I'm telling you guys, I have been testing out both pairs for the last couple of hours, and when I take one off and put the other on, I really can't tell the difference. So that being said, if you're familiar with Skullcandy's normal sound signature and you like it, you will not be disappointed with either pair. So for my final word on the Evos, because I gave you guys my final word on the ANCs in that video, I think they did a really good job with these headphones. Me personally owning both pairs now, I would be completely fine with the Hesh Evos, but for those of you that love ANC, these are good as well. So that being said, that's really what you're gonna have to consider in choosing between the two, because they both sound the same. If you don't need active noise canceling and ambient mode, save yourself 30 bucks and get the Hesh Evos. If you need those features, then fork out the extra 30 and pick up the ANCs. But that's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. I'll try to get you an answer. As always, guys, I appreciate you coming through and hanging out with your boy. The support really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it. Until next time, y'all be safe, y'all stay positive, and most importantly, have a great day. I'll catch y'all in the next one, but until then, it's your boy Tech Mo, and I'm out. Peace. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.